Okay, welcome again to Big O Blog. Today I feel like drinking a little Irish sea moss. And sea moss is a moss from the ocean, dried sea moss, usually called Irish moss also. And this is usually made with, usually boil that and make a paste that looks something like this here. Oh, you can see. That looks something like this here, right? It's a paste. And once you boil it, it becomes thick. You wash it and soak it and boil it. And you can see it on a YouTube video. But I'm not really showing you how to make it. I'm just going to test it to see if it was good for me. Because I've been drinking it for a while, but I hadn't really tested it like this. So usually to make sea moss, you have to put condensed milk, which is a very sweet milk. And I'm trying to figure out how to make this without the condensed milk so it doesn't be sweet or add any sugars or anything like that. So I decided I'll make myself a little treat with some of this already made boil. And I will use pears and apples to sweeten it, which has some sugar, you know, but we see how it work out. But a lot of fiber, right? And I'm going to use some berries, right, to sweeten it. And I'm going to use some 2% milk to get the milk flavor in it. So what I will do is I'm going to put maybe a spoon or two of that sea moss mix I have. So about 2 spoons in there, and I'm going to cut the apple. I will cut up the apple like this, you know, just chop it up like this, you know, in little pieces, and drop it in there and blend it. I cut up the apple and the peach and blend it. So, you know, cutting the apple and watching here is like double duty, right? Okay, it's kind of not so easy, all right, but it's fun. Anyway, so I'm cutting up my peaches and my apple, and I'm going to drop it in my my glass and blend it. Some of it, not all of it. So I'm going to drop the peach, some apples in here, just for a little sweetness, not the whole half of apple. And then I'm going to drop some berries in here. Some berries in here. Yeah. And that should give me my my sweetness. I didn't use all the apple, about a quarter apple and about a quarter of the peach. I will try a bit of this milk, just to give it a milk flavor, because usually you make condensed milk, and it's usually, you know, pretty milky, sweet thing. Then I have some ice water to fill the glass up, and I'll put about that ice and water in there, and I'll cover this down, put it down in there, and my little blender here, and I'll blend it, and that's it. Nothing too complicated. There you go. There you go, boy. Yeah. There's a nice purple color for the milk. And the sea moss is very nutritious. You can look up dry sea moss or Irish moss on the internet. And it's a very nutritious. So when I eat this, it's lunchtime. So I'm not feeling like eating a heavy meal. Alright, let us stop before I talk some more. Yeah. So that is done, right? So I'm not feeling like eating a full meal right yet till dinner. So this is my lunch to take me through dinner this afternoon. So I want to see how nutritious this is and how good it is for my blood sugar, right? So what I did is, before I drink it, I'm testing my blood sugar as usual, and right now I am starting at 95. If you can see that. Kinda. But anyway, I'm starting at 95, and I will have about half of this because it's too much. My Lord. It has enough sweetness from the fruits, from the apple and the pear. I put about a quarter apple, a quarter pear, so it has some sweet flavor. Because the sea moss itself is has no taste. It's just kind of thick and has like it doesn't have a sweet taste or anything kind of taste. But it's very filling and high in fiber, and just filling. So I can eat this and sustain another few hours before I eat dinner this evening. And also get all the nutrients I need from the sea moss. And so I just thought I'd make a video, since I do this all the time. And I had never really tested sea moss by itself to see how it worked for me. Maybe one time I did, I'm not sure, I can't remember, but I thought about it again and said, look, let me try this today and let me show you how it worked for me. It's very good, very healthy, very good. I might just drink the whole thing, I think, yes. I'm not leaving back any, all right? So in about an hour and a half, I will check my blood sugar again and see if this was bad or good. You know, so I know if I should do this. And if I do it, maybe drink a small portion like I did it, or drink the whole thing. But I think I'm gonna drink the whole thing today. All right, because this tastes so good and I'm very thirsty and it's nice and thick and creamy and it's a beautiful drink, all right? So hope you enjoy that. Again, I use the berries, half a quarter apple, quarter peach, quarter pear, and about 10 or 12 berries to sweeten it with some 2% milk to give it a little milky flavor. And it's nice and purple with the milk and the berries. All right, so this is good. Thank you. I'll be back in a bit after an hour and a half to let you know how this worked out, right? From 95, let's see where I'm gonna go. All right. Thanks for hanging out and waiting for my results. It's been an hour and a half after drinking the sea moss. So I'll show you one more time. I'm drinking dry sea moss, or it's called Irish moss, right? This is a very nutritious, very nutritious product. And you can see how to make it on YouTube, because my video is not necessarily showing you how to make in details these things, but to show you how I combine and test them, and combine them, eat them, and then test to see how they work on my blood sugar. So basically the drink I made had like 6 different things in it, right? It had the Irish moss, it had the milk, it had the apples, the pears, the berries, right? And so that a variety of nutrients, and the Irish moss have a lot of nutrients. So basically I ate that to be nutritious, to sustain me during the day till I have dinner tonight, because I didn't want to eat 3 meals. So I had 1 meal and had a glass of Irish moss, and then I'll sustain and eat, keep my blood sugar down all day. See? So I had a good breakfast and I'm maintaining a low blood sugar all day. This afternoon when I have a dinner, it might be a little bit more risky and my sugar might go up a little higher, but having an all-day balance is what I'm looking for. So if I have spikes once for the day, not too high, because it's gonna be a good balanced meal, a meal I tested before. I know it's gonna be good, but I still will get a little spike because it's gonna be a bigger meal. And by maintaining a good, healthy, balanced blood sugar all day, I feel good. You see, I can do that. So now after an hour and a half, I'm at 106. I'm trying to get you to see this, but the lighting here is not as good, you know, but I'm 106. So from 95, hour and a half, 106. That was a very good drink. I still feel full. I still feel good. I have another 2-3 hours before I eat dinner, so I can hang in there. So it helped me to fast. See, that was a good drink, so you might want to try that. Try the Irish moss. Don't put the sugar. Don't put the condensed milk. Try to sweeten it with fruits. Don't put too much fruits either. Just enough to get a nice sweet taste. You could use bananas, you could use apricots, you could use mangoes, you could use anything you want to use in it. Because the sea moss itself doesn't have any flavor, any taste really. It's kind of bland, so it wouldn't affect that. Whatever you put in it is going to give it a nice flavor, and you're going to enjoy it with some crushed ice and some cold water and some milk, and it'll be good. All right, and it's very nutritious. Believe me, you don't get hungry when you don't get hungry for a while when you drink that glass of that. You know, I drink about 2 teaspoons of the mixture, and it's good. All right, so try that. Hope you enjoy that. Blessings. I'm here constantly showing you how I'm eating, what I'm doing to maintain my blood sugar all day, and keep a good sustained weight and good health. And I'm feeling good right now. It's hot like hell today. I'm going to take a little swim in a little while. But in the meantime, I'm feeling good. All right, and I'm glad I was able to share with you. So thanks for coming, subscribe, watch my videos, help with your blood, control your blood sugar. If you don't have diabetes, follow my eating and stay without diabetes. If you have diabetes, follow my eating and get rid of it. And if you don't know if you have diabetes, eat what I'm eating and just stay healthy anyway, all right? Because it's a blessing to be healthy. And either way, you're getting rid of diabetes, whether you have it or not, the thing will come. If you have it, it's gonna go. If you don't have it, it wouldn't come, all right? So let's do this together. Blessings, all right? Do a little different today. It's still a meal, so that's why I look at it as a meal. I didn't test the apple by itself or the peach pear by itself. I tested all together as I usually do to see how it works out as one item drinking, all right? So thank you very much, okay? Blessings.